Tom Holland was at his peak as one of the most famous young actors in the world. Surrounded by awards, red carpets, and screaming fans, however, his inner world was the exact opposite of this glamorous life. The pressures of fame, his alienation from his family and real friends, made him question his own self. One day, while Tom was working on a new movie set, he received news. One of his childhood friends, Luke, had died in a serious accident. Tom hadn't been in touch with him for years because his busy life had put this friendship on the back burner. He felt guilty when he heard the news. Luke had always been supportive, but Tom had forgotten about him along with his fame. Tom decided to go to Luke's funeral. Dressed in a black suit, his face pale and his eyes thoughtful, he returned to his old neighborhood. It was the place where his childhood memories took place and where he had his first dreams. But now everything was different. Even the streets seemed foreign to him. At the funeral, Luke's mother hugged Tom and whispered, "He was always watching over you, Tom. He would tell of your accomplishments with such pride, but he was sad that he never saw you for a day." Those words struck a deep wound in Tom's heart. Luke's supportive and loving attitude had been the anchor that kept Tom alive, but Tom had not been able to give him the same in return. After the funeral, Tom wanted to go to Luke's old room. There were traces of Luke's life in the room, a dusty movie poster in a corner, a poster for the first movie Tom had starred in. On the poster was a note, "My best friend Tom's success is my success." The note brought Tom to tears. Luke had never left Tom, but Tom had cut him out of his life. Tom spent hours that night examining the room. He realized that Luke had lived his life to the fullest, but that he himself had only ever sought fame. He now realized that he had to find a way to honor Luke's memory. Tom was tired of the fake friendships and superficial relationships that came with fame. He asked himself, "Why have I lost so much?" The answer was simple: because he forgot himself and his true values. One day, Luke's parents gave him a letter. The letter was a message Luke had written to Tom, but never sent. The letter said, "Tom, if you ever read this letter, know that I never blamed you." Sometimes we all need to be alone to find ourselves. But remember, the ones who love you will always be here. Life is lived together. This letter was a turning point in Tom's life. He asked himself, "How can I make my life meaningful to others?" Tom took a big step in his career and started a new project, an independent film production. The film was about a story about true friendships and lost values. He wrote the script himself and was inspired by Luke's memories during the production. This film was not just a project, it was also a tribute to Luke. In the film, he explained how fame can overshadow people's true feelings and how mistakes can be made up for. In the process, Tom gave a message to both his fans and himself. True success is measured by the strength of the connections you make with people. When the film premiered, Tom felt the silence in the hall and began to speak. "This film is about values that I lost in the past, but found again today. We can all lose ourselves sometimes, but the important thing is to be able to come back and start over." The film was a huge success, but more importantly, it filled the void inside Tom. He was no longer just a star, but a person searching for true meaning in life. Tom visited Luke's family and left them a letter. "Luke, I have become a better person because of what you have taught me. Now I will do my best to help others. Your friendship and love are always in my heart." Luke's memory became a light for Tom. Now Tom decided to live not only for himself, but also to touch the lives of others. He started to support social projects by using fame as a tool.